I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Cause there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man. Trying to stop me. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that.
How do you video chat with a camera for your PlayStation 4? How do you video chat with your PlayStation 4 camera?
Tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big with the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down. Throw it back, yeah, I'm born to. It's talking, it's hot, so leave me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to doubt, it's clear to see. All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy, does it. Public hated and love it, the underdogs will lick swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
On PS4. Now, a lot of people have been talking about video chat on PS4 lately because on the most recent episode of Powers, which is the PlayStation TV series. It's a TV series made by PlayStation for PlayStation. It's basically like heroes in Law and Order had a baby, and then they had powers. They just fought violently for the powers.
They'll start it on the ground with Morris. And he goes.
He got back there
so
fast.
It's weird. It's like superpowered people with the detective and all this bullshit. Anyway. On the latest episode, one of the characters on there
Well, man, it's taking forever.
Video chatting with somebody else on a PlayStation 4. Which is pretty, okay, first off, it's pretty cool that Sony has their own kind of TV series and PlayStation has, PlayStation, Sony, whatever. PlayStation has their own fucking TV series, Sony, whatever. Same company. But it's cool how they can take their products and put it into a TV series and kind of put it in their face. Awesome fucking product placement. Very smart by Sony, but not done the right way. And I'm going to just, I'll get into
He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Like I said,
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Play action, Garoppolo. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there, a 20.
Might not be a dedicated Sony PlayStation app for video chatting, at least maybe not yet. But we are going to have Uvo or Uvu. That's how it's pronounced, Uvu. I want to say Ovo or whatever, but it's Uvu. We're gonna have an Uvu app on PlayStation 4 sometime in the near future. It basically came out and said it's gonna drop in the first or second quarter of 2015. So it could be anytime within the next 3 months that we're gonna have an Uvu app. If you guys don't know what Uvu is, it's kind of like Skype. It's video calling. It's regular calling. Like a phone call, also texting and messaging. So it's pretty cool, and a lot more people are using it now than they are using Skype. So it's gaining a lot of popularity right now, and we are going to get it on the PS4. So, like I said, we might not have a dedicated PlayStation video chat app, but we are definitely going to have Uvu on the PlayStation 4. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. There was a quick interview I watched on YouTube. I'm not sure when
so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
From Uvu said that they've been working with Sony and PlayStation for
now a play fake here on 1st down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. To the right side, caught by Saleh. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Garrett Saleh from 21 yards away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I want to know if we're going to 6 acts through Uvu. That's going to win. How long is it going to take before we can get some 6 acts on here? I want to look at hot chicks on my PS4. No, I'm joking. Although that's probably what it's going to be used for.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Yeah. Yeah. Going there real quick. You come in here real quick.
On your PS4s, are you excited for Uvu? Do you think it's going to work the way they said it's going to work? Are you excited to maybe video chat and watch your favorite streamers on your PS4 while you're video chatting with somebody? Let me know in the comment section below or on the side, or, just depends on what format you're watching this video on. But you're watching on YouTube. Guys, thank you so much for watching the videos. Hit that like button if you like this video, if you found it informative. If you like the content and want to be up to date whenever I drop a video.
They're trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
second down. Here's Watson. And that's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're going for it. It's Watson. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They run it with McKinnon. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Garoppolo now. They're able to throw Garcon. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
They're trying to sucker play me. They're trying to sucker play me, though. They're trying to sucker play me, though.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Oh,
and that is incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham.
We see.
Charles, that's an important third down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on fourth down, that's big for the defense.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And the Houston Texans, Charles, 3-game win streak. Remember, they started 0-3, now 3-3 after that dramatic win with a pick 6 by Jonathan Joseph over Buffalo. So all of a sudden, things looking up for them.
And how about their defense really starting to step up now? Now they get J.J. Watt back, Whitney Merciless, the addition of Tyrann Mathieu. They've really come together because Deshaun Watson struggled a little bit in this one. He's been getting hit a lot this season, had to make a lot of plays. This is the third straight win for Houston, where Watson has had 3 or more turnovers. That's unlikely in the NFL, so give their defense a ton of credit. But that pick 6 by Jonathan Joseph that sealed it,
How do you lock the
that's a heck of a win for the Houston Texans.
So right now, a lot of focus on that O-line and keeping Watson healthy.
Best they can do. The hard part is trying to make an O-line better during the season. You have what you have. He's going to have to play throughout the rest of the year, knowing what he's dealing with, but he's got to find a way to cut down on the turnovers.
She got the top. Which one is L3? That one.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football.
One more pause left. See, I wonder if you can do
You
that.
got one pause left.
Yeah, I know.
And the second quarter.
It's good. I don't need no pause. He gonna quit in a minute, watch.
Where do you go?
I'm trying to see if I can lock on one player though. Can't even do it.
Nah, it's over. You gotta do it.
As we get going in quarter number 2, they've got a second down and 8 to start things out.
You didn't even walk before you do it like that.
Cause I'm locking. I want to play the other way so I can see him. I'm locking up there. Switch it up, suckers. Switch it up, suckers.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Caught left side Hopkins. And he goes down the ball before getting us inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hopkins here.
Down! Black 22! Black 22!
Watson on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Griffin. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. To throw on second is Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
I had him on.
Kiki QT, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
They didn't play
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes you get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just moving with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
oh, he's slow. He's slow. I had him burned. He's slow.
So get it up to about the 28-yard line. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
He shouldn't be in there. Morris.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Oh, yeah, he out now. It's too late now. Man, I know it's so slow.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Out to his left. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to a guy playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher.
Couldn't get it off. I saw him too. Couldn't get it off. Couldn't get it off.
He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
I saw X wide open, but I couldn't get it off. Right,
on 1st down, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Griffin. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes in the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
To throw on 3rd down, Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually with about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts it to the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice time.
Here's Watson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Malcolm Smith. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Got the ball in the first quarter.
The final shot before the break. Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Demaryius Thomas in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Texans are in for 6.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Be careful with those.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
So if we get you a cookie ball, too.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here comes the Texans now. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, switching gears for a second, let's talk about all the offense that's been going on around the league.
Yes, please. Let's do it.
We've had 3 games where each team has scored 40 points. That didn't happen all of last year. In the most recent example, Week 6, that incredible 43-40 Pats win over the Chiefs.
A lot of people talk about when you make
trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He dumps off to Morris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield.
Yes,
make a
give me
bigger
that.
play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And it's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football. I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school.
Oh, yeah.
Right around 50%.
Oh, yeah.
He's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bernardrick McKinney coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. He's going to get it running right. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
21.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of 1st. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
He should have caught that for A.
Review, so to speak, because everyone has something assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Instead of trying to play catch-up.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Cassius Marsh. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Watson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Bag everybody up. I'm not but bag them up. They can't get back that far. Bag your corners up.
From the end zone, Watson. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Garoppolo, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Make him run, make him run up. Make him run up. Make him across the time. You gotta do that. 11. I couldn't remember that. I couldn't remember that dude.
And that'll set him back 5.
All you want to do is you just push the person like this and then push the drop you on the ground.
Now they need 15 yards of this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Down! Green, the line! Green, the line! Reset!
After the interception, here's Watson.
He caught that one hand.
Hopkins for the Texans touchdown.
Like that, watch it. Look at it.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans use the short field advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
You make dumb decisions. You could have that field where you would have 14.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Instead of down by 8.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
From 16 to...
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
You got to score now. Run him up. He's by several. No, what are you doing?
I know I'm talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
On second down, here's George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's third and short. This defense so strong.
I did. I switched him up to where his feet.
Well executed again there.
But
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Gosh, given the time and the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
He's back to throw. And Selleck here, left side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, we're not about. Don't give me what I want there.
They'll look to throw. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Garoppolo to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.